Hey guys, what's up? Is your friendly neighborhood UberGoose here, back again with another Slay the Spire video. You might be wondering, where's Slay the Spire? Don't worry, I have it open. I just wanted to show the patch notes in the web page, I guess this is like a Steam update page, because the format's better, and there's one thing in particular that I would love to talk about before we actually get into the run. So, first of all, one of the biggest changes is now there are seeds. Which I'm very excited for. There should be a seed of the run or runs, who knows, in the description of this video, and that will allow you to either play along, or maybe play after I've played and do something better, or maybe even play before you watch the video and then see how my choices differed, that sort of thing. Which will be very fun if you guys enjoy playing the same runs as me and showing me how easy it is to win them. Be my guest. So there's that. Beyond that, they did acknowledge that there haven't been very large patches recently, and that's because they're doing a lot of work on the third character, which is partly what I want to talk about. Balance-wise, like I said, there's not much. This patch is relatively small aside from the addition of seeds as well. Also, daily runs are a lot better, a lot more fun, I would say. First of all, you can't get achievements in them, which I think was the change that had to happen. Now, All-Star, the random colorless cards, will now give 5 colorless cards rather than 2. Diverse, which used to just give you 2 cards from the opposing class, or the other class, or the other character, whatever, now just allows cards from the other character to appear, which is really cool. Shiny, instead of just starting with a rare, you now start with all rares from the current character you're playing, and then a couple other fixes here and there. But here's what I want to talk to you guys about. This is theoretically the silhouette of the new character. That's basically the way I see it. I think it's pretty obvious that that's what they want people to think. Whether or not it's a bait and switch, probably not, but who knows. If it is the new character, I have a pretty strong theory for it, and here I'm going to show you an image that if you browse Reddit, you have probably seen this image. I posted it to the Slay the Spire subreddit. So, on this image, which you can't see my mouse, but we have the silhouette on left. Now on the top right, we have the orb from the previous week's patch notes, in the same spot that the silhouette was in this week's. It was just an orb, right? I've blown it up so it's easier to see. And then I have it compared to an orb walker, which is an enemy, of course, that is some sort of automaton or mechanical thing that's powered by an orb, whatever an orb is. And what I've done is, looking at the silhouette, I have realized that, oh, well, there's this little orb-looking thing right in the middle where an orb would be for an orb-based construct, and I literally just mirrored the orb that they gave us last week, put it in that spot, and what do you know? It matches up pretty damn well. I didn't even have to rotate it or anything, which leads me to believe that it is probably the case. Now, it doesn't match up exactly perfectly, but it's pretty close, and the fact that I had to do no rotations, I literally just mirrored the orb and scaled it to the proper size, or close to the proper size. I know, I can see that it's not perfectly scaled either, but it's pretty damn close, and I think the new character is probably some sort of construct, so I'm very excited for this. And with all that being said, let's hop in. Let's just jump into it. So, I think I'm going to see if there's a sweet daily climb for today. This is currently the April 6th, which is actually the day of this video going up because this is going to go up on Friday because I'm a madman. Yeah, so this is today's. We got diverse. Cards are not restricted by your character. Hell yeah. Card rewards are only 2. And then resting costs max HP, but full heals. I'm excited. Let's just jump into it. So, I'm pretty excited for the fact that we can have access to silent cards while we are playing the Ironclad. I'm sure there's some pretty sweet shit we could do with that. So I do want to fight a lot of elites, though. I have one pretty big issue, though. There's the most elites we can fight in a single path is, well, 1. So, which elite will it be, then? Sucks, all the shops are before the first elite, so it's a little awkward. I think I'm going to aim for this elite, rest, go like this path. Potentially could veer off for more question marks, who really knows. But I'm going to start this way. 11. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Take 6, shouldn't be too bad. Indeed, it is not too bad, and now we just need 2 strikes and he's dead, or just 2 attacks in general. A bash will cover for a strike. Piercing Whale versus Heavy Blade. This is the sort of interesting shit that we can expect here. Huh. Also, is this... Yeah, I'm fairly certain all the relics are now higher res than they were before. I think the correct choice is none of them. Also, by the way, that orb, in case it's not very clear, I think that the orb that they gave us last week is what you're going to see in the top left of the card. Resolution-wise, it seems to line up to be with the energy cost of the card in the top left, as well as the fact that both Silent and Ironclad have different shapes for theirs, somewhat related to their class in a way. Not really. It's just Ironclad's red, so his is red, and Silent is green, so hers is green. And of course, they visually need to look a little bit more different than that as well, but... I'm so... I was tempted by Heavy Blade, for sure. I think I'll ditch a defend. Well, yeah, let's ditch a defend. Should be okay. Okay. And this is where shit gets wild. Leg sweep is great. Glass knife feels like it would be nuts if we can get strength. Let's try glass knife. It's also on sale, and it's a rare card that I rarely play with. Yeah, we don't actually have another shop, so I'll just gain the hundo. Be cool with that. Whap whap. Nice. Not dead to bash plus strike, but, I mean, close enough, really. Any 2 attacks or just glass knife will do it. Quick slash. What the fuck? This is so sweet. We could also go slice. That wouldn't even be awful. I think we're gonna pass. I think that's fine to pass. A little awkward. So I'm actually not gonna bash. I'm going to instead try and preserve my hit points a little bit, taking only 3 from this attack, but still kind of focusing the front sentry, because bash doesn't give me vulnerable on this dude. This is 16 plus 12 is lethal. Perfect. Just like I drew it up. And now we're good, right? Now we just coast through the rest of this fight. It was easy. Well, unless you get 3 dazes in the first draw out of the, well, 6, I guess. Okay, great. I mean, it's not bad. We're still going to kill this sentry on this turn, almost certainly. Depends, I guess, a little bit on what we draw. We're good, actually. Is bash sufficient? I mean, just do that first. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I could have just done 2 strikes. It would have been identical. Literally identical. Not just functionally identical. Literally. I'm going to go for a bash and a defend here rather than the strike. Just because we might take long enough. That's a very lucky draw. We might take long enough that we'll get the bash back again. Because Glass Knife, as you can probably tell, lowers in value every time you use it. Thankfully, I got there. Tiny Chest is pretty good. I don't want Iron Wave, and I definitely do not want Sentinel. And we don't want to rest, like, ever. Let's go. It goes to 12? Okay, this... I'm so sorry that I do not take Glass Knife much, because it goes to fucking 12. Jesus. I mean, I could just kill the Acid Slime. Or, instead of full kill, I mean, just get him pretty much there. And then take 0. That seems pretty good. 4. Block. 4. Easy. And we're no longer weakened, so just about any draw. Heavy Blade. Blur. I think I'm going to go Heavy Blade. I'm going to try and steer this deck as best as I possibly can towards strength focus. I think I'm actually going to go question marks as well here. Remove a card. Transform a card. Upgrade a card. I want to remove a strike, actually. Let me get that guy out there. Yeah, alright. Bada boom. Bada boom. It's pretty good. This run is already bananas, dude. Yep. Pommel strike, leg sweep. I am honestly tempted by leg sweep, but I want to keep my deck lean and mean. I will remove a strike. Yeah, let's actually try and keep them relatively even. Okay. Taking 20's a little bit awkward. If I go to this, we might not have to. In fact, even if I take 20 and we don't have another combat, I might not need to rest because we're facing the Guardian, who's not too bad. I could just lose max. You know what? Let's play it mega safe. Just lose max HP. Pendib is great. We're definitely gonna upgrade Bash. Holy fuck. That's a pretty good first turn. I don't know about you guys, but you know what? I messed up pretty bad there. I wasn't thinking about it. Maybe I should have actually played 2 attacks there. I'm not sure. Alright, here I'm gonna go bada boom, bada boom. So that's intentional, playing the attacks to break through my blocks so we can actually have Orichalcum going. Boo. Can we phase you? There's like no way, right? Well, 9 plus 9. What's our glass knife loses 2. Oh, it's just showing me the actual number that it's at right now. So that's 24. 24 plus 18 is enough to phase. Yeah, let's do it. If I play this, we don't quite phase, so we'll just do all that. I'll even pop this. I do want to be a little bit careful, because we could die on this fight. It's not super likely, though. Alright, I'm going to go full aggro in this situation. Mostly because of the pen nib, but also because fuck it, who gives a shit. Let's do that, and playing a defend is worse. Well, technically it's not worse than playing a strike, but either way he's dead this turn. Guaranteed, I believe. This should be, well, not quite enough, but we drew multiple attacks. So, I played a mega safe. Definitely a little bit too safe, but I think that's okay. Don't want to immolate. No thank you. Calling Bell. Maybe I should have taken immolate. These are not so good. I am very tempted by the Calling Bell, but adding 3 curses to a 9-card deck is like absolutely just a death sentence. So I'm going to take Lizard Tail and just hope that we don't end up seeing Duvudal. That's my hope and prayer, because Duvudal would make me regret not taking Calling Bell instantly. There is a route to potentially fight 2 elites. There's a route that's guaranteed 2 elites. The route for potentially 2 is very similar to the route for game. Let's just go for the 2 on the left. The potential 2. Because I'm really bad at being very particular about the things he says as he so eloquently describes his trouble with articulation. Well, there's Perfected Strike. Obviously less good now that we've removed 2 strikes. I also don't believe Silent has any cards that actually have strike in the name. I wonder if Poison Stab is fine. Probably not. We'll just skip. It's fine. Hello, shop. Ooh, Molten Egg. It's also a Backstab. Backstab has to be good, right? And we can afford both. Yo, I'm fucking down. There's no way that ain't good. You know what? I probably should have taken an Inflame. My mistake. Don't worry about me, chat. Or comments, as they're normally called. Oh, I even ordered it properly, like a not moron. That's pretty good. Good job, me. Alright, so. I do believe the Looter and Mugger are functionally identical. But I'll kill the Mugger anyway. I don't fucking know if it matters, dude. So that's 10 plus... I think it's actually lethal. Holy shit, okay. This deck is fucking insane. By the way, Combust is one of the cards that they buffed. Now it does 5 damage to all enemies, I think. And then up to 6. All right. Oh yeah, and by the way, now you can actually right-click cards pretty much wherever they are, in order to check what their upgrade is, basically. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm ignoring the bird in this instance simply because I'm not too concerned about it. I'm much more concerned about the Chosen giving me vulnerable. In this instance, I cannot land the bird. So I believe I'm going to just take 4 and just kill the Chosen. That's fine. Obviously not ideal, but we might be able to land the bird. Not this turn. Let's get some bad garbage in my deck, but take 0. Well, you were being landed and murdered, so. Oh, right. You don't land off of 2. Okay, Flex is perfect. That's precisely what we want. I don't really need to upgrade. Flex is already upgraded. Any attacks that we added to our deck are auto-upgraded, so really, who gives a shit? We're definitely not playing a defend. Alright, so pretty simple, I think. You do this in this order. And the reason you do it that order is because multi-hits hit life, and then they get blocked based on number of hits, more or less. So if I ordered it so Glass Knife came out sooner, then he would get a big bulk of block. I think you just bash strike, right? Again, there's no reason to play defense unless you're playing greater than 1. Obviously, this fight hurts a lot from a health perspective, but what are you gonna do? Well, we don't have any way to poison, so definitely don't think it's a Bane. Okay, this is where we really have to figure things out, and by that I mean you just play all the cards in your hand because it's like the most simple thing to figure out ever. And then this turn is where you actually have to figure shit out. And by that I mean, I think you just play all your attacks because we're not going to win a defense battle against this boy. And I believe this turn he's dead, actually. Oh, no. Well, we're only taking, you know, a bit. Thank God I drew a fucking attack there. Happy Flower is awesome. I don't know if Escape Plan... I mean, it's in a sense, it's free. But it can mess up Orichalcum, so actually I don't want it. Do I need to rest? Nah. Nah, I don't need to. Let's upgrade that Heavy Blade so we can actually kill, you know, 1 HP. What do you calls? And I'll upgrade again. Well, am I going to upgrade again? Am I going to rest here? Let's upgrade again. No, I think I'm going to rest here. Because we can upgrade at the next one. Yeah, and if this was combat, as you can tell it is, obviously. Ooh, fuck. 48 plus 15. Okay, hang on. This is actually some tough math. 48 plus 15, it's going to be 63. 63 plus 10, 73. Not quite. If we bash instead, 20 down to 56, then this is 36 down to 20, and then backstab is lethal. Okay. Nice. Good job, me. You found the line. The incredibly easy to find line if you're even relatively okay at basic arithmetic. Congratulations, me. Pretty bad draw. Pretty bad. Good news is the Glass Knife is busted. Normally I would take Noxious Fumes, like in a heartbeat, especially a pre-upgraded one. But I think we just skip. Go here. Easy upgrade on, I guess, Strike. Yeah, let's upgrade the Strikes. We're definitely not a defensive deck. It could kill us, but I think that's gonna be alright. So, we can kill the fat one and injure this one, get him to 2. Is that good enough? Might be. Alternatively, no, yeah, just do it. Yeah. And there's no reason not to just play both defends. I mean, one single defend is effectively free, and if I have 2, may as well play them both. Alright, so yeah, we have exactly what I want. Beautiful. Because we had the Happy Flower. Yes. Perfect. This is 51. It's a big number. I think we just go ham. There's no reason to play defend. No reason not to play defend. But I'm going to kill... So we're going to take 21. I think that's okay. Kill that dude. Take the 21. Try and kill this guy. ASAP. So this... 30 plus 13 plus 9 is... 30 plus 13 plus 9 is 52. Get him to 10. It's not bad, but I think instead we're just gonna split it a little bit up, just so we don't take more damage. Hopefully kill him this turn, but probably will not. Actually, we totally did it. Yep, good job. Then we set up Pen Nib for the next fight. Probably won't be the boss. There's the demon form. I mean, we don't have any extra energy, but it is a demon form. Holy shit, it's the boss. He's done it. Bottled fucking flame. Is that good enough? It's pretty good. We really don't need anything else that adds strength. Whetstone will literally just hit 2 strikes and never be anything else. If we're bottling Glass Knife, our first turns are pretty sick. The only downside is that means we can't play Demon Form on turn 1. Also, don't worry, alright? Don't worry, comments. I do see the Enlightenment, alright? I see it, okay? Don't worry. I'm also thinking about that. Because that allows us to actually have pretty nuts turns. I'm going to do it. And the question is, do I rest here? So if I rest, I go to 64, which is 16 health higher than where I currently am. Is 16 health that relevant on this dude? Probably not, because if I die, it's going to be to Hyper Beam, right? So I think I'm going to upgrade either Enlightenment or Demon Form. Probably Demon Form so we can race a little bit better. Alright. And you guys might be seeing this and go, you're insane. But I'm fairly certain that... Yeah, that was literally perfect. I mean, and then we get to whomp. There you go. So you guys might be looking at that and go, this dude's nuts, right? Like, what? He's out of his fucking mind. But I believe that I've made a proper decision here. Now, the downside is we're likely to lose Glass Knife, if not guaranteed, depending on who you trust. So, I'm a little concerned about that. The good news is we can get this guy pretty much ready to go by doing 41 to him. Yeah, I think that's going to work out just fine. He did indeed take Glass Knife. And now we just gotta do some damage to you, which... I mean, I'm gonna bash you so we can Glass Knife the big boy. What if we just Glass Knife this boy, though? No, I think we gotta go for big boy, right? No, I could still Glass Knife this guy. Kind of hedge a little bit. No need to block this turn. We took Flex. Yeah, alright, I'm unsurprised, I guess. Not quite lethal with one card unless it's Glass Knife, which is a little awkward. So I think I'm going to go Strike, Strike, Flex, and Glass Knife. And we have Pen Nib ready. We're not dead. And he's going to Hyper Beam not this turn, but like next turn, basically. You know what? I didn't quite think that through. I believe he was actually dead if I didn't play the bash first. Fuck me. God damn it. Have I died? No, we're good. Okay. Whew! Alright, thank God I didn't get punished. Jesus, that was spooky, though. That was the scariest thing ever. Yeah, no, skip these. We don't need die. Sozu's great. That's like exactly what we want. Give me the Sozu. Alright, we got Bird Boy. The good news about Woke Bloke is that we get to kill him pretty fast, I guess. I don't know. We have the option to fight 3 elites if we so desire. I don't really desire. But we could. Alternatively, we could just fight like 2 elites. You know what? I'm going to go this path into this. If we don't want to fight a second elite, we can bail. And no matter what, we can always just go to this here shop later. Hopefully we won't have the mask event before the shop, but we might. We'll see. So, we don't have Pen Nib anywhere close. This is 24 plus 15. So we can kill the Repulsor, if we desire. Alternatively, we can kill the Exploder and prep the Repulsor, which I also think is quite good. I'm going to do that one, I think. This causes us to take 0. Okay, a little awkward. Yeah, double defend is fine. It's better than no defense, technically. Alright, we're not looking at any damage. 44 is not quite enough to kill you, which is very unfortunate. Never mind, 88 is, though. Another flex. Theoretically, we don't need it, but it doesn't hurt. Probably. Let's upgrade an Enlightenment, for sure. If we can hit Enlightenment on our Heavy Blades, then we're in a great spot. So I can opt to go just full offense here, which I think is going to be fine. It does mean that we're going to take 4, but 4 is not enough to really matter at all. In fact, 14 plus... Yeah, that'll do. And we don't need these. We don't have any actual AoE yet, is one of the issues that this run is currently experiencing. So that's lethal on whoever I hit with. Well, it can't be lethal on this guy. It's exact lethal on left dude. I could mix it up. Yeah, there's really no reason to full kill a dude. Although 35, yeah, that's just short of killing this guy. Heavy Blade plus Strike is just short of killing this dude. Alright, you know what? Also, I did learn something that's quite relevant. So the way that they coded it so the Darklings never all 3 do the double attack at once is actually that the middle Darkling just doesn't have double attack in his table of potentials anymore. So if I'm going to kill any of them, I want it to either be left or right. It's actually very relevant. I'll just kill the left one, and then I'll prep the right one, and it doesn't matter whether I play defend or not. And we have Pendant ready to go. He's not double attacking, which is fine. There's really no reason to play this, but also no reason not to. I feel like that's lethal on this dude. It's not! I lied to myself. That's fine, though. When they come back, they only have 26, which is obviously not that bad. Alright, it's pretty good. Well, it's not lethal, but also there's no reason not to just play all the cards in my hand. I mean, alright, you know what? I am going to weaken you, though, because we're getting whomped here. It's not whomped to a point where I'm really beginning to be concerned with my health situation, but it's whomped enough to be like, ah, it's a little annoying. So we'll just kill you, and then hopefully we can break through 39, I believe? Yes. Which seems pretty fucking easy, actually. Bouncing Flask or Iron Wave? No thanks. I mean... Wait, didn't we... This is the one we already had, right? I think so. Because you can have some events multiple times. This is a very awful first turn. So, I'm very upset. Hopefully we draw... Okay. Well, we drew pretty bad. It's not literally the worst in the entire universe, but boy howdy is it close. Alright, well, this is doubled, which is a lot. It's a high number. And then I see no reason not to just play Demon Form, because we're not killing him this turn. And then, oh dear Christ. Play Defender, don't. Identical. Ow. Alright, let's kill him this turn. Easy peasy. Nope. Great. Good fucking show, dude. Fuck you, Nemesis, you piece of shit. Thanks, Lizardtail. Totally forgot about you. And by that I mean, never mind, I mean that I totally love Lizardtail and definitely have never forgotten about Lizardtail ever. Great draw, man. Fuck off. Fuck you. You son of a bitch. You son of a fucking bitch. There were about 1 million draws for that to actually kill on that turn as well. Like, actually, there were so many draws to kill him on that turn. We didn't get there. Unfortunately, we did not get there. So, let me just real quick check. Does that have a seed? Where would you... It sure fucking does. So, there's the seed. Does that... Oh, does that... Clicking that copy it somewhere? It fucking does! Okay, Mega Crit, you're my favorite. You are actually my favorite. Clicking this here, it copies this. It copies the seed. I don't have to manually type that shit in. They're actually my favorite. I love Mega Crit. They're my favorite humans. Thank you so much, Mega Crit. This is the best thing you've ever done. In a long list of incredible stuff. But that run was sick, regardless. I guess technically if I give you the seed, you'll have the same bits of randomness that are slightly different from daily to daily. So there is that, if you would like to play with my actual seed. Obviously, the score looks a lot better than it is. Top 2,000 is not actually accurate, considering that the daily has not even been up for a full 3 hours, so unfortunate. I don't know if I'm going to do another run this video. I think I'm going to call it there, because we made it to about 30 minutes. That's not too bad. None of these people have really interesting names. I mean, we got George H.W. Bush. I mean, you got to do something in your retirement, right? But nobody else really has a very interesting name. It's unfortunate. Wow. People need to get creative with their fucking names. Crapper Flapper's not bad. Not bad. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the good shit, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow with probably some Ascension. So be on the lookout for that.